Hi, I'm Dawn Monroe, and I'm here to give you a few of my favorite tips on LinkedIn. I'm a longtime technical educator and a certified Microsoft Office specialist, master level. So, here to help you get situated with LinkedIn if you are perhaps a college intern, maybe you are a new hire in a company, maybe starting a brand new career or job. These are some tips that I give for folks that are getting updated on LinkedIn and trying to build some sort of strategy. Now, it depends what you are trying to do on LinkedIn. So, perhaps if you're an intern, what you might want to do is connect with people you're working with over the summer. So, what I would do, first of all, spend some time on that profile. Get yourself a nice banner set up. I just updated banner and the headshot, and then spend some time here. This is called the headline, and make sure you've got a good headline. To do any of these things, you'll click on these pencils, and to get there, you'll go to the Me part of LinkedIn and visit the profile, and you can set up all these things. I'm going to click into this. You can see that you've got these different pieces here that you can set up. There's the headline, position, and be sure that you connect to the business that you are working for at this point in time. When you actually connect to that business, then when people are searching that business, you may come up in the search as somebody that works there. So you fill out as much of this as you can and then begin adding more and more down in your profile area. You adjust your about, you can feature items, whatever you need to do, and then activity. One thing that I recognize that is a nice one that young people can add is that maybe they have some volunteer experience. So if you don't have all these other things, maybe you can add that you're serving on a board, or maybe that you volunteer for a certain group, a walk, a fundraising thing, something like that. Now, when you begin searching, a few things you want to know. Let me just type in someone that I do know. And when you type in someone's name and you see all these different profiles pop up, you may not want to jump straight to that profile. You might want to hit enter from this list, and then you can see more about each of the people. You'll have first level, second level, third level connections. A first level connection is someone you're already connected to. Now, do you see, like when I see this one, this is my friend Jill. I know Jill. We're first level connections, but we have mutual connections here. Now, down below, you can see other Jill Millers that have popped up for me. Second level connections mean that we know someone and we're connected with someone in common. And so, what I could do if I were to see all of these different people results, let's say I want to go to this one here. And so I see that I'm connected to a few other mutual connections. So I'm actually, instead of clicking on her profile, I'm going to click on those mutual connections. And here I can see people that both of us know as first level connections commonly. So what I could do is find someone that I'm a first level connection with and message that person and say, hey, I'd like to get to know this Jill Miller. Will you make a warm introduction for me or introduce me? So that's a thing I do on LinkedIn. If I want to meet someone and I'm doing research, I will ask for maybe a warm introduction. I also want to show you that when you click in these different in the search bar, let's just say let's reset all that. Reset all that. When you click in that search bar, it activates your filtering. So you can come in and get those filters and bring up that sidebar that I've got here. And so you could say where I want to search, what companies I want to search, anything like that. So if I want to find people in a certain area, I can say, okay, I want to find people in my area and show results. And so this is going to bring people up for me. I didn't ask it to, but it is giving me second level connections. So these are people maybe that are in my area that maybe I should be connected with, but I'm not. And so I could go through these and look at people that have someone we know in common. And what I could do then is click on these mutual connections and see if there's someone that could introduce me. I would also challenge you to go ahead and maybe when you're working at a company, you could click that company and look for people at that business, and that would be a great way for you to get connected there by finding people that are at a business and maybe a second level connection to you, because this is a way you could get connected to more people in that business if you're working as an intern or you're a new hire. You could also go straight to a company, and let's just try one of those, Textron. And what I could do, let's reset the filters again, and let's type correctly, Textron Aviation. So if you visit a company page, you can see connections that I know that work there, but I could dig a little deeper. I could click on that actual company, and then I could, from there, go to the employees. And so from there, I'm filtering down tighter and tighter into that. And I could say, I just want to see the folks maybe that work in the Wichita area, if that's where I'm at right now. So these are now showing me people that work at Textron that are in the Wichita area. I could tell it's second level connections if I wanted to specialize and say that, but it looks like it's already bringing those up. Now, I will point out to you if you simply click on connect, that it will invite you maybe to send a note, and you can add a note. But if you're using the free level account, you may be out of invitations. And so it used to give me a lot more free invitations, and now it does not. So I'll have to activate my premium and do a paid account if I want to send invitations. In the meantime, I could simply just connect. And I do this frequently if maybe I have met someone, maybe at a business luncheon, and I want to go ahead and connect, then that's fine to do. I would go ahead and reach out that way. A few other things I would suggest to you. Let me just pull this up. So you're going to request those warm introductions. Start finding those folks. Who do you need to find? These are just some filter ideas for you. Maybe friends of friends, maybe neighbors, maybe by company, maybe by a job title, all those things that you might be able to search for. And specifically, if you go to a conference event or some kind of networking event, that's a great time to pick up more folks to find your people on LinkedIn. A few other ideas for you, not just attendance, but maybe you've read a book this summer and you want to connect with a speaker at a conference event. Don't be afraid to reach out to those folks. You can follow people, but you can also reach out and connect. You'd be surprised how many people will say yes. Join some groups and take a look at your own interest groups online. That will be really, really helpful. Spend some time on that profile. I know you probably need to. It takes a little bit of doing to get it set up, but go ahead and think through those different pieces of your profile and do that. One thing people don't realize is that you could customize your URL. Let me jump back into our LinkedIn and I'll show you from there. Okay, so if you are on your own profile, you go to me and you view your own profile. There it comes, slowly but surely. This is your own personal profile link. So you could customize that in there. Don't leave it with that gibberish letters and numbers. You can come in here, and this is the place right at the top. You can edit and you can customize that, and it gives you some guidance there. And then you can copy and paste that and use it wherever you need to. Okay? So that's another thing that I would personally do. If you're starting to use LinkedIn for the first time, maybe one thing that you want to do is post a little bit more, and just to engage a little bit more. So, responding to others' posts, that's a great idea. You also might want to add your own content. Another thing that I've just pulled up here is adding your own volunteer experience. I mentioned that when we're setting up the profile. If you wanted to do this, look on your heading area at the top, and there's a place where you can add a section. And in this area, it's volunteer experience. I do think they've changed where they put that, so let me look real quick for you. Bring it up. Okay, so my profile settings, one place you could do it is here. You can make sure that you've added volunteer experiences. This is inside on your profile area. But also, if I jump back to home, I'm on my own LinkedIn account. Let me go back to me. And here you can add a profile section. Let's click into that real quick and see. So they added volunteer. It's under additional at this moment in time. So add your volunteer experience there. So if you serve on a board, help with a big event, a fundraiser, something like that, add it because you can connect directly to a company. And if someone's searching that company, it could connect right back to you. Um, if you are looking to add more personalized content, maybe search for content ideas. One thing that I love to share is that you could set up a Google alert for topics of interest in your area, technology, education, Wichita, things like that. I'm searching, or Microsoft new features, anything like that. And then I have some ideas of things that I might want to share. If you've not found this, go looking. This will be on your mobile device. So on your phone, if you click in the search bar, you'll see you get a little, it looks like a little waffle on there. And when you click on that, it brings you up to be either the scanner or the scan E, and you can pull up your own private LinkedIn QR code. You don't have to make it. You can get it from here. And then you could also save that QR code to photos. So anytime you're out and about, if you don't have business cards, this makes it super simple. You could bring this up on your phone and anybody could use their camera. They don't have to have the LinkedIn app to be able to do this. And then you could save that. You could even use that on your any printed material you have. Any flyer you make, anything like that, or you're presenting, you can actually use it on a slide, as my example shows here. Somebody could actually, you could point your phone at that right now watching this video, and you could connect to me on LinkedIn. So I hope you do that. I hope you learned a few new tricks today, things that you may not have learned along the way. I really hope will help you, specifically new hires, interns, people new to the business world. I hope this helps.